Hi, Brian McAvoy here with Inside Out Trading, and today I want to share with you one of my best tips is if you're dealing with hesitation. Because I know how aggravating, if you're hesitating to pull the trigger, to do what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it, that can be so aggravating. So I want to share with you what I usually give people for advice when they come to me for help with hesitation. If you're fighting hesitation, that generally stems from a couple of different things. Usually it's from fear or doubt. Usually a lot of doubt. And the thing is, the doubt is being triggered more often than not, especially when you're hesitating when it really doesn't seem like you should. One of the best things you can do is look for a pattern interrupt. And here's what I'm talking about, because what's happened is you've developed that emotional response to something that's triggering you, whether it's something that you're seeing on a chart. A lot of times it can even just be the environment of your trading space if it's been going on for a while, where as soon as you walk in to your trading room to start your trading day and you sit down at your computer and you have this, your environment kind of sets the tone because it's part of the pattern, the habit that you've established. So one of the best things you can do if you're wanting to break the emotional response pattern of hesitating when you're in the middle of trades is to change some of the triggers. And what we're talking about that are some of the environmental triggers. And so as far as your environmental triggers, what kind of stuff are we talking about? Well, a couple of things you can do just to give the stimulus or the stimuli that's in your environment a change is one of the things you can do. You can rearrange the room. You can change the lighting in the room. You can change the colors on your charts and on your screen. Clean up your desk and your work area, but change a lot of the visual cues. If you rearrange the furniture, now you also have not only the lighting, but you also just the feel of the room. So now it also has a tactile response pattern interrupt. And that's what we're going for. What you're wanting to do as a good start is go for a pattern interrupt. And that really, like I said, the best place to start is with all the physical and visual and auditory stimuli that are part of your trading room. Now, again, I didn't mention it a second ago, but with audio, if you have CNBC playing in the background or music that, maybe you got the radio playing and it's playing to a station where they occasionally talk or run commercials, or they're playing songs with lyrics that might trigger an emotional response in you that you're not even necessarily aware of. I always recommend just some nice light music, just soft, real light instrumental music for background music, so you don't have the quiet, the absolute silence in your room. You've got something there to give you a nice soft background, some nice white noise, but it's not really anything that's going to trigger a response in you. I mean, the whole point is when you're trading, you want to be able to keep a clear head, be watching the charts and what you're doing, and respond with good judgment, free from emotional triggers, and especially emotional response patterns that may or may not have anything to do with what you're dealing with at the moment. One of the first things you can do, and it's something you can do like now within the next several minutes, is change the stimuli of your trading environment. Also, change some of your habitual patterns. Maybe change your ritual as far as your start of your trading, or even in the middle of your trading. But break up the patterns that already exist so that you can establish a new pattern, a better pattern, and break the old one of hesitation. This is a good starting point. Now, on a deeper level, if you're hesitating or if you've been hesitating, usually that's for a reason. A lot of times hesitation is coming about out of fear or doubt. And the doubt, it's just, and fear, I mean, they go hand in hand. You're hesitating because there's something in you that's saying, hey, there's something going on here that I'm afraid of. Things aren't going to go the way I want. And that's kind of the underlying belief is that, what you're doing isn't necessarily going to work out. There's an anxiety there. And whether that anxiety is there's something wrong, functionally wrong with your system, or, in your trading, you haven't developed a competency with it. A lot of times traders don't realize that there are issues with their system. There are things that need to be fixed in their system that they don't realize are there that are causing the problem. And I found it's just kind of consistency 101. You have to have a good, clear, solid process to be working from, to be consistent to. See, a lot of traders sitting thinking, I need to be more disciplined. Well, the thing is, if what you're trying to be disciplined to has issues, well, that's the wrong focus, because if you're trying to be disciplined to something that's not correct itself, you're never going to get consistent results. So you got to fix the thing that you're trying to be consistent to, your system. You got to make sure that that's solid and that you've got, the right, it has the right qualities, and you've attended to it properly, you've deployed it properly so that you can have the confidence in it that dispels the doubt and the fear. So hope this has been helpful. If you'd like to find out more about consistency, head on over to InsideOutTrading.com. You can find out more there. And I really just I wish you the best in your trading. I'm here to help you. Talk to you soon. Cheers.